Welcome back, everybody. I have bought some new things, and I just want to share and kind of show you my new dowels that I purchased. First, let me just go through. This is a little dowel that I just got. She's so adorable. She is actually porcelain. Her face, her arms. She does have like a little foam body, but she's still pretty. Say hi. Look how pretty. Gorgeous. Look at how gorgeous. And I got her off of Etsy. She does not stand, or I haven't gotten her to stand yet. I haven't named her either yet. I'm going to really just take time to do that as I'm playing with my dowels, moving them around. Actually, I just got her to stand. So good. But isn't she beautiful? She looks like a Maya to me. She does. She's very pretty. So I may name her Maya. But yeah, I'm going to sit her down a little bit here and let her go back to playing with the little duck. She's so cute. So I have her just kind of sitting there playing with the duck on the floor. Now I did, let's see, I'm going to turn this dowel house a little bit. I just got this bed because I want to change some, you know how I'm always moving stuff around. For those who have been on my channel for a while, I get bored sometimes with the way things look, and I wouldn't even say it's bored. It's just that I like things to look different sometimes. It's not bored. I mean, you live life. You should always be making good changes. Why not? We're not here, but maybe 120 years, you know, if we're able to live that long. So why not? Have a ball. Change what you can. Enjoy. But yeah, this is a bed. I just got this in the mail yesterday. And it's a bunk bed. Probably should turn it around this way because I didn't realize until just now the little decoration here. That's so pretty. Let's see. Get Maya to kind of go up the ladder here. Let's see if I can. Her fingers and hands are porcelain. So she does not she's not able to bend her fingers, but we're gonna make it do what it do. But anyways, Maya will make sure my hands are not so much in the way, and you can kind of see. Maya is gonna climb the ladder. And then her legs, they bend just slightly. It's enough. It's just trying to get used to the porcelain. But I love the look of the porcelain dowels because they look more realistic than the all plastic clothing. Clearly, you know, have to have longer sleeves to not show past the porcelain because then you'll start seeing the foam. But it's all just make believe, right? So Maya is on the ladder. Okay. And so Maya will be, from time to time, she made it up top. Maya is happy now, sitting on the bed. And there's Maya. Up top, isn't she adorable? So, this is the new bed. I decided to, we don't want Maya falling off and breaking a leg or arm. Let's set Maya up, spread her feet a little bit more, and give her her little ducky. So Maya is up here. I decided to keep the bed in the back. Let's see if I could turn this slightly. Okay, so see that bed that's in the back, and you see the pillows on there? I decided to keep that because Well, I have another new dolly, and I have not named him either. And isn't he gorgeous? Look at him. Look at his little outfit. Reminds me of my brother. The outfits little kids used to wear with the boys, especially with the stripes back in the decades ago. That's what I'm gonna say. But isn't he adorable? Anyways, and I just love how the body is more like full in a sense, like his structure is like a real little boy. The way that his shoulders are wider, he just looks like a little boy. And so, got him to stand, and he's, like I said, his arms are porcelain, his face is porcelain, his legs, well, his feet are porcelain up to a point, like above, like probably at slightly to like the bend of the knee. And then there's wire and foam, but that's not an issue. It's more about the functionality of and the use and the look. I mean, he's beautiful. And so I have not named him yet either. And like some of his hair, like here, let me see, do I have my scissors? Some of his hair, he came from Etsy, and some of his hair, like here is, you see that right there? So, I had these dolls for probably a week now. But when I see that I need to trim or clip, I do. But yeah, he's adorable. He kind of looks like he might be a Michael. Yeah, Maya and Michael, so far possible names. But I left the bed for, I'm gonna call him Michael for now. So I left the bed for Michael because he's going to be certainly a good fixture for the house. These dolls are beautiful, and they just, to me, they aesthetically fit. They look better in the house. I just feel like they make the house the rooms and everything come together a lot better. So that's two of the new dolls that you've met. And then let's look here. And now this is the bathroom. I'll open this door a little bit so we can kind of see in a wee bit more. You see Michael slightly in there sitting down. Okay, now you can already see, let me move this, I got a basket of things, supplies, so I'm gonna try and move this in just slightly so. Okay, make sure we're focused. This is the new grandmama. And you might have saw her in one of the shorts. She's adorable. She too is porcelain. And yes, she was dancing with Grandpa on one of the shorts. And I almost can make her tap with these hard porcelain shoes, but isn't she beautiful? Look at that face. Look at her face. She's gorgeous. And look at her hair, all white. So yeah, this is the new grandma. Haven't named her yet. I don't know why today I feel like I'm going with all M's, but she might be a Mabel. Who knows? The whole house would be M's, you know. I don't know. But we're going to call her Mabel for now. And Mabel can possibly stand. I feel like one of her legs might be off, or the height of her shoe may be off slightly just now. Not sure, but that's okay. Because nothing is perfect. Nobody is perfect either. But as humans, I mean, you want to certainly just try and treat people right and love them. Learn to love yourself first, and then you can love everybody the right way, you know, because and read too. A lot of times people think they know what selfish means, but you can be selfish in a lot of ways. So you want to just study that point and not be. But look, she's standing. All right, she is standing. Gorgeous. So that's Mabel. Mabel is adorable. Let's put her back at the kitchen counter. Let's see, make sure you guys can see. Okay, yep, she's at the kitchen counter. And then Grandpa is over here. Well, he is over here. Let's see. Like I told you guys, the rooms, for those who have been following me, you know, the rooms are very small. You see my arm, my hand, like literally. And I'm a short person, so if my hand is the width almost of this entire room, my hands are small compared to the average person. So, because my fingers are short. So, but yeah, so tiny. I have to really maneuver, but I love it. It's my doll house. It's gorgeous, and I love it. So this is the new Grandpa. Isn't he gorgeous? Look at that face. Let me get you guys focused. Look at him. He has like a unique little collar that comes up. He has all white hair. He's gorgeous. And so yeah, and we gotta just stand him. And I'll just put him where he can kind of like look like he's saying hello or something. Straighten his legs up. I have to bend his body. That's what I love about these two. Look at that. Look at that posture, that position. Or he's kind of slightly leaned to the right. I just absolutely, I love these styles. Okay, and so now I'm gonna pause you guys and then come back so you can see. Cause actually, let me just do this. I haven't. Let's go all the way over because we're on the top floor. Because I want to kind of tell you guys something else I'm planning to do. So I'm gonna turn this slightly. Okay, this room I'm changing. I am going to tear this out because I don't like it anymore. I'm done with that. I noticed because on this side I have, well, you can see I added the bed right here. Let me turn this slightly. Okay, so I have a bed here because this is going to be the room for the dolls, for the children, the babies, and I'm going to get a desk to go in this room as well. And so what I'm going to do is, because I cut this door in, I'm really, like I said, I'm going to tear this out, period. This is all coming out. It's gone as soon as possible. As soon as I get time, it's gone. It's going to be a work in progress like the rest of the house, but I'm going to cut this out, and what I'm going to do is make, now I know I have the sink on this side, so I'm considering, because the bathroom is already made, so I can't, if I tear out and try and make another door, I'm gonna lose this, all of this right here, the sink in this area, and I don't want to lose this because I got 2 sinks, which I feel is necessary for such a tiny house and so many people. So, and then I have the shower, and I really just don't want to mess with the structure. I thought about it, but it's not gonna work. So I am going to make a faux door, just big enough here, and just to balance out this room. I feel like a fake door to balance out that room. And then I'm going to actually make a bed, and the bed is gonna go somewhere in this room, in this space. I don't want to do the wrong thing. So I'm gonna make the bed because it's gotta fit like the width of the dowel. She's another porcelain dowel, which I've had longer. And I love her body because she can really, like, she bends a lot. And what I did with her is this is a little dress, my first little dress that I sewed and made. Just something I just threw together, kind of, just to see what I could do. But anyways, I took some of her body, her foam, because she was just too wide right here. I didn't like that for my dowel. I wanted, because it made her look like she was just kind of like older. So I just kind of like scaled down and, gave her a little bit less of cushion because she had a little bit too much in the waist. So, but now she fits in this dress a lot easier. And so anyways, back to what I was saying. I intend to, like I said, I'm ripping this out. This has to go. And so when I rip this out, I'm gonna lay her down and I've got to measure, because the bed has to be basically, I gotta have a headboard right here. And so it just looks like she's gravitating above the earth, like she's floating. But the headboard has to be up here, and so the bed has to be able to move from right in front of the fireplace to here all the way back, basically. And so I have to, I don't know, I'm going to check with that bed. I'm going to put it in this room at some point. I'm going to move that chair in the back and that ottoman. And I'm going to see how that fits. Because if it fits good, I won't make a bed. Because I'd rather just redo the wallpaper and just, maybe redo the lighting. I don't want to have to go over, like, everything. Because I want to not always work. I want to enjoy playing as well. And enjoy the beauty of creation and the doll house. So, but yeah, I'm going to make a bedroom for this room, and I'm keeping the fireplace. And I'm also going to, let me slide this over, slide that, bring it over. Okay, I'm also going to make sure I got you guys focused in. I'm going to keep this porch because this is something I absolutely love. I cut that into the house because it needed. It was a necessity. And let me slide this. Move the slide up. And as you can see, there is a porch. And I love that. So certain things with this house, I certainly will not be changing. Move my other light. I won't be changing because it just makes sense to keep. Still have to finish the roofing and all that. But yeah, I just want to show you guys that let me turn this slightly. I got the bed, and it's for this room here. And that's going to be the kids' bedroom. All these little dowels, though, some of them, they're interchangeable. Like the littlest one's like her. And there's one downstairs I'm going to show you guys in a minute. They won't be always in the house. But the grandparents and a couple, husband and wife, will always be in the house. She may be in the house as well all the time. I just have to see because you'll see the dowels coming and going. Let me just say that. You'll see a lot of them coming and going, but some of them you'll see in every video. So I'm gonna pause and bring you downstairs so you can meet some more of the dowels. Okay, so we're back. Okay, I also bought a light. So let me turn that on. And I bought this from Etsy. It comes with it's this light right here that you see. And it comes with this little tool. And all I do is tap it, light comes on. And I usually put this underneath let me slide this house over a little bit more. Okay, I usually put this underneath the cabinet. That's over here. Slide it back under there. Okay. All right, so these are 2 of my new dowels. Well, actually, you saw the other one, I'm sure, in the previous video for all of you who've been watching, but I'm going to show you. This is the dad of the house. Isn't he gorgeous? Gorgeous. Look at that face. And look at his hair. Beautiful. He's gorgeous. So he is also porcelain. His body, his feet, porcelain. And I love the fact, look at that. Look at that. It's just so nice to have dowels that, like, literally I can just have them bend a lot instead of just always stiff and not moving so much. But yeah, that's the new dad. I have not named him yet. Not yet. But that's the new dad. And this is also, this is one of the older parents also. Not quite sure. He'll be visiting, I think, or staying over sometimes because he's related to them down the line. He's cousin. And you guys saw him last time, I believe. But if not, for the people that are first time seeing this video, this is one of the grandpapas as well. And I love his eyebrows. I mentioned that in the other video. And so he does stand. He does stand as well. I've already tried that before. And there you are. He stands very easy. And then here we have the legs that bend. So, and I love that about him. And you just can have him kind of like he's excited. Yay, he's leaping and all that for joy. So, but yeah, I still haven't named him yet either. I don't know, kind of look like an Edward or Ed or something. I don't know. Figure it out. But yeah, another porcelain. I think I'm falling in love with porcelain dowels. I didn't think I would, but their features are so much better because you can see too. Look at that, the lines on his forehead, and then you can see the creases around the mouth on these dowels. They're just so much more realistic. I absolutely, and the little lines on his face right there. They're gorgeous. They are so gorgeous. Okay, so I'm gonna sit him here. And let's see, I put this light up too over the sink. Hopefully I don't knock it down while I'm trying to turn on the switch. Bear with me, guys. I think I'm pulling it down. Let's see. Okay. So, let me turn this slightly. And you guys can get a better look. Look at the lighting. Isn't that cute? It's adorable. I hope you guys like it. I thought it was really unique. I feel like I still might need to do something more every time I look at the ceiling because I put crown molding, as you can see, around here. But I'm feeling like I might need to do something different, more decorative with the ceiling, but then I don't want it to be too much and be clashing with the pattern over here and the floor. I might just end up leaving them alone. I don't know. If y'all think I should do something, let me know. But if not, then don't say anything. I'm good. Okay. These are the rugs from upstairs, which I'm glad I put them down here because they're really working out better. I moved the other one from the bedroom that was upstairs to the bathroom because these are the ones that were in the bathroom, but they look better down here in the kitchen. Let me see. Yeah, they look a whole lot better down here in the kitchen. Okay, so now I'm going to move some stuff over here so I can get you guys in a little bit closer. Okay. And excuse my house. I know it's not really neat right now, and that's okay. But, you know, hope it don't look too bad for y'all. Hope it look, you know, y'all see I'm just making some changes. But that's the doll house and some more stuff that I just kind of threw over here into this area. But let me shine some light. Okay, trying to light it up over here. Let me move a light down closer. Okay. This, as you can see, is the TV that I made. I am going to end up taking this off the wall altogether, period. I am going to end up taking this block off, and not really sure because this is paper that I also painted over slightly. So I'm trying to figure out, because now what I did was I bought this TV stand, which I love. Look at that. Isn't that nice? I bought that from Etsy as well. And it's really nice. Real wood. Very pretty. It's in a little glass, faux glass in the door. You know, hard plastic. Like some type of plexiglass or something. I hope I'm talking loud enough. If not, I'm so sorry. I do apologize. But this is the TV that came with it, and then it has a little remote. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Little remote control. And so, let me see. Because I just got this yesterday. So that's, let me see. That's the little remote control. Isn't that cute? And so that, I want that in here instead. So I'm making some changes, y'all. But I haven't decided where I want to put it. Okay? Because I'm feeling like I might need it more on this wall, but at the same time, you already met him. But if not, for the new people, this is another little doll that I have. He doesn't bend. I had another one who was he was a brown little doll, and he didn't bend either, but he was worse. Like literally the other one, I couldn't even do that. But I like him still because he does do more, and then his legs, I could do his legs like that and sit him down. The other doll I couldn't sit down. at all. He just would stand all the time. So I had to get rid of that because that was just stressing me, causing me it just wasn't flowing with the house. I couldn't. It was not not as realistic as I needed it to be. She's another one that her legs don't really bend, but what I like, the reason why I keep them is because I can still sit them down, and that's important. If I can't sit you down, you stand all the time. That's just not, that's a weird down for me. Some people may like that, but for me, it's not what I like. So anyways, as I see little stuff, I'm trimming it. I made this little jacket, and I'm noticing that where I had scrunched the sleeve, it's holding. It's just a string. But anyways, don't want her chest hanging out. That's not really an appropriate look. But anyway, her little jumpsuit came down a little bit. But this is her little outfit that I had made. And I did a short video on that. So I'm learning to sew on a sewing machine, something I was terrified of since middle school, actually. But I'm learning now. And so, yeah, you got to get over your fears. Have fun. It's like when you realize that you done got through life and how good God is and how the things that you never thought you'd be able to do, He blesses you to be able to do and to have and to go to those places. You just stop worrying. You just know that you might can't see the end of the rainbow or where the light comes from in the tunnel, but you know that the impossible is possible. That's what's important, and there's so many good things in life still, and amazing, unbelievable things that will happen if you just keep your mind set on the good things and count your blessings and even realize as many blessings you can't even count because it's so many, so many. But this is the little dowel that I was telling you about, like the little girl upstairs. She may come and go. You might see her stay the night, so she could play with Maya upstairs. And heck, you might see other dowels too, because I'm feeling like I'm going to have to get something to put my dowels and things that I make in so I can just recreate different scenes too, the more that I get comfortable with my doll house. Now she's beautiful. Look at her face. She's so pretty. And her hair. But the thing, I don't know if you can hear that, is slight because of her legs. It's a little bit of a squeaky, squeak, squeak. And it's not the worst, but it's noticeable when I move her sometimes, but I still love her. I think she's gorgeous. Look how pretty. And she's nicely dressed, which I also love. Wear a little pantsuit. And like I said, she's gorgeous. So she's a new doll. She's also porcelain. But the thing with her is that her body, she goes up more into it. And she's actually all porcelain. I just realized that. Because when I got her, I just kind of like hurried up and set her in the house because I had other things to do. But she's literally all porcelain. But she's gorgeous. It's just like I said, sometimes, and it may be me, like maybe the more I play with her, move her around, she won't be as noisy, which is not like a big deal. But if anytime you see me using her on a video and you may hear some squeaks, it's coming from her. Maybe I'll call her Squeak. I don't know. But she's gorgeous, isn't she? So anyways, this room is also going to be reconfigured. I'm going to redesigned. I'm not sure if I'm going to change out the wallpaper. Not sure. Got a lot of things that I want to do. And I feel like, too, I may create a doorway. Let me move this back because I keep looking at this area. And as you can see right here, I just feel like I could probably do like a doorway right there. Just make it come down so it'll look like when they're in the living room, you can walk through the doorway. It'll partition off the kitchen a little bit. I'm thinking I might do something like that as well. Stand her up so she don't look like she done fell out. But yeah, I just want it to look like make sense and look good and cozy. And I like how this is looking right now when I'm actually looking from this distance with the TV right there. Because the doorway, turn this slightly, the doorway is there, and so people can enter and come on through and then go through to the kitchen. So it makes sense. But I want to keep it where, again, I feel like that TV stand is so adorable, and I want to get little things to go inside that shelving. And so I'm thinking to keep that on an angle, but I'm also, it's just a few things I want to change, because I had created this little storage right here. And at the time, I didn't know how to use my levers, the same ones that I have here in the kitchen. Oops. Let me move this. I'm hitting the light. These little levers, let me show you. I'm going to turn the camera. The little levers right here, they have their little, let me move this. You can kind of see them slightly right here. Down by the paper towel, you can kind of see them. And so I started learning how to use these later after I had built this. And when I the thought of building it was for extra storage in the living room. But I think I'm going to tear that off completely from under the window. So I may have the wallpaper. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. I do love what I've done in here, but sometimes when I make changes, I may have to go over a portion or all of the wallpaper. It takes time, and that's fine, because my whole idea of having this dollhouse is to enjoy my time. And so I don't mind when I have time to do these things. I really, really enjoy them. And then, like, looking at the room too, you can see out that door, where before I couldn't see out that door because there was things blocking. But now you can literally see that door, this farm door that I made, is you can actually see through it. Like, it looks like clear glass, and I love that fact. So yeah, just wanted to show you all that I do have some new dowels. I have new ideas, and I am excited to see what happens with them. One more thing I want to show you. Hold on. This is the paper studio, and as you can see, I got this from Hobby Lobby, and I love these different patterns of paper. I use these as wallpaper. Beautiful. Look at that. I can make any room, design it, redecorate, and use these papers for wallpaper. Look how pretty they are. And pull from the color. I love the neutrality of it. It's beautiful. And, wait, hold on. Oh, well, this one is new. Oh, there's the price, $12.99. Did I say Home Depot? I think I said, I'm going to say again, if I didn't say. Anyway, Hobby Lobby. Okay, so this is the size of the sheets. And the sheets have a slight bit of a glossiness to them, like wallpaper, which I love. And they're a little thicker than the paper that I do have up here. But it's paper, So it can be glued. Let me see if you can see that. Yeah, it's paper. It can be glued. And so I'm going to play around with it a little bit because, like I said, when I take this stuff off this back wall here, then I can go ahead and maybe add some of those wallpapers in. I'll see. And by the way, I'm trying to see what I'll do with it. I have if I can find it. I don't know if I can. I don't see where it is right now. But this carpet is going to be changed. Now, I just want you all to know none of this stuff is going to happen quickly, but it is going to happen. You'll see many changes while watching the videos because, again, change is fun. So, good change, you know? So, but anyway, still working on the doll house in different areas because, let's see if I can do this without making such a mess and keep it straight. But yeah, still working on a lot. And there's Maya on the new bed. And I gotta find a white desk. I ordered a laptop computer for this room so they can have a workstation, a work area. Because they do homeschooling. And that's part of the reason why you see a lot of family, because everybody helps out. Everybody comes and they do their part, you know, because some people are like the grandparents, they're retired, so they got time. And then she's a stay-at-home mom, so she has time, okay? And then the sister who you see down here, sometimes she has time. She comes and visit. And, you know, so, and then that's the lady upstairs, her husband. So we're going to get it together. And you guys will see, like I said, a lot of good changes. I hope you're all taking care, having a wonderful time, enjoying your lives, and making good changes, and really, really, really loving each other the right way and not the wrong ways. Take care, and I hope you all are playing and enjoying your life. Take care of yourselves. I'll post later. I like I said, I've got other stuff too that I still haven't I bought that I still haven't gotten. So just stay tuned, okay?